Toward and away. Triumph of the spirit, inspired by Homer's Odyssey. Odysseus and his faithful sailors encounter the Sirens, by Sylvia Ernestina Vergara, July 13th, 2020. Movement 2, Andante. Odysseus and his faithful sailors encounter the Sirens. 1. Move boldly toward, move boldly away, move boldly toward the beat of a determined heart. With constellation compass in hand, point yourself forward, lead the way. Let yourself be guided by the stars, for time does not exist. Awaken your spirit, beware the siren's song, beware its pull of ferocious strength that rips and sweeps through the mind, devouring your reason. Tumbled from your throne, you are easily betrayed. Treacherous sirens in awkward beauty watch and wait, composing lies with such great pleasure. Their soft throaty tones and iridescent black feathers flutter, their bird claws tense with delight. Crafty in their hidden agenda, temptation is never satisfied. 2. Circe warns Odysseus, your desire to return home so far away across the sea was never weakened by the long years spent away. Heed my warning, Odysseus. You and your seamen will encounter the Sirens in your sea voyage home. The Sirens watch and wait, perched on the cliffs of cold, jagged rocks along the seacoast of a lonely, desolate island. No man or ship has survived their encounter, for with sweet song and throaty tone, sailors and captains are lured off their true course, jumping their ship and captured by the Sirens' convincing music, interlaced with poisoned words, promises, and lies. Many a captain and crew abandon their ship for death and leave safety of reason forlorn. Caught in their invisible web of uncontrollable desire, the power of the Sirens devours all that listen. The sailors never regain their reason. Fierce, salty waves smash them against the jagged rocks. Watching, the Sirens victorious stand on heaps of skulls and bones. Warnings from Homer's quill sound through Circe. We must steer clear of the Sirens, their enchanting song, their meadows starred with flowers. Again, Homer's writings echo the fate of captains and sailors. Low in the flowered meadow, round them heaps of corpses, rotting away, rags of skin shriveling on their bones. Circe warns, far away, when the fateful island is but a speck of sand upon the sea, tell your sailors to plug their ears with honey wax. Tell them to tie you to your mast of the ship with strong cords of hemp rope that no man can rip apart. You alone will hear the siren song as your faithful men row your black ship across to reach home, on course. The sweetness of lies will steal your reason from you, and you will beg to be untied. Three, the black ship's mast. Long at sea with his sailors, they must trust their captain Odysseus. With commanding voice, Odysseus speaks to them. Trustworthy crewmen of the ship, plug your ears with sweet beeswax until after you pass the treacherous island of the Sirens. Tie me to the mast of the ship. Make me sail and flag of hope. Bind me to the mighty core of this ship that pierces the sky and is known quiet and stormy days. Bind me to the mast that is the center point of my heart's compass, only visible to stars that guide. O mast that will not break or shatter against stormy clouds and rain, drive us through these unknown times. Let my spirit be guided by different serene days of clouds, beautiful sunsets, beautiful dawn, and a trusty wind that blows the sail and leads us home. As you tie me, my beloved sailors, I am now one with the mast. I am now one with the days of crossing the waters of time. I am now one with the beating heart of the endless sea as its waves heave and pulse. My captain's eyes and ears are open. My face and lips are kissed by the salt and sea spray of ocean waters and winds. I smell endless time as it sweeps through my nostrils, and the wind runs its fingers through my hair and wraps around me, kissing my cheeks, my chest, my lips, my neck. This true breeze whispers in my ears the story of a vision. Point the starry compass of my heart toward a new and greater future. Four, the sailors row as one. The sailors are rowing. Their ears are plugged with honey wax. In their deafness, their muscles speak a mantra, over and over as they row in unison. Their breath is one. They feel the pull of the oars against the waters. They move the ship across the waters. As one, they are the pointer of the starry compass. They move the ship as one across the infinity of the sea, feeling the brightness of the night stars inside their hearts, the darkness of the sky in their breath. They give life to the movement that takes them toward a new world. 5. The scream of Odysseus. Odysseus hears the sirens singing. It's not only the words that cast a spell, it's the sound of their voices. He screams in agony, begging his mariners to untie him from the ship's mast. Odysseus desperately yanks and pulls against tight ropes of hemp and screams, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" His trusty sailors ignore him and faithfully never lose a beat of their oars moving as one across the water. Odysseus desperately wants more siren music, promises, words, sounds. The sirens are cooing and whistling through their black wings. Coo, you, coo, come, coo, you, coo, come. The danger is invisible. The danger is near. 6. The sirens sing. Come here, honored Odysseus, Achaia's glory, and set your ship to listen to our voices. No one has sailed past here in his black ship until he has heard our honey-sweet song. Then he sails on, while pleased and richer in knowledge. We know the grief of the Greeks and Trojans suffered on the wide plain of Troy, because the gods willed it. We know all the passes on the generous earth. We know all that passes on the generous earth. 7. Death of the Sirens. Odysseus' black ship passes the Sirens. Aghast, the winged creatures are horrified. Their song of lies did not capture the men. Odysseus' black ship is the first to pass the perils of their cruel delusions. Realizing how they have been fated by the gods, the Sirens know they must die. Their sweet songs turn into hopeless cries. Yahai! 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 They plunge from their cliffs of jagged rocks and smash the ocean, prior of ancient dead sailors. The siren dead bodies float to the top for Odysseus to see. Their songs, lifeless and dead, are caught in their mouths, never again to be heard. The ocean heaves and groans in momentary relief, broken and dead. Their bodies of defiled human and bird wings will never fly again. Amid the silence, only the quiet lull of waves can be heard. Demeter looks on from the ages and says, "The spell is undone. The Sirens did not protect my daughter, Persephone, from her rape. The Greek gods have spoken. The punishment is now complete." 8. The triumph of the spirit. Odysseus and his brave crew continue their journey home. With ears unplugged, a truer music is appreciated. Blessed by the innocent songs of nature and a deeper desire for human goodness, they are saved and travel home, home, home.